It's fun. Summerfest is always a great time. I think it's one of those specialty jobs that you just look forward to doing. And of course, it's great for visual. But what happens with somebody like us or our group is the fact that people say, "Hey, you playing Summerfest? They playing Summerfest? You playing Summerfest?" We play another 150 jobs a year, but they playing Summerfest, so it's a prestige thing more than anything else. I think that's the main thing, you know. And then of course the wives and things like to come along, so it's always a good political move for us. Oh, the virtual song list. Well, we're a variety group, and of course a cover band. If that's the new term, I guess. It's like new terms, like, you know, I call it a gig. You go to a gig, but everybody else calls it a show. A show. It doesn't have hats and canes. Help my baby, help my sugar, help. That's a show. Show's got dancing girls in it, you know. But anyway, because we play such a variety of music, we play a lot of different kinds of gigs. It's kind of a chameleon act. We've got a song list that boasts about 800 songs. It's a lot. You play 50, 60, 70 in an evening. So we can shift to do an all disco night or lean on country or we do a lot of oldies things. For some reason, you get hired for, you know, not a 50s band, but just the oldies theme. And for corporate, we do a lot of corporate gigs. You got to know what you want to do. You know, if you're playing for the sake of making music because it's fun, that's great. You can play in your basement, play in your garage, you can play a couple of gigs at a club or something if you're doing it for yourself. But if you want to perform for money, it's a whole different thing. You are now a mercenary. They're paying you money for what they want, not what you want to give them. So if you do it for a hobby and you get the love of it and the passion and all that stuff, more power to it, because I miss that part. But if you're playing for money, then you're a performer. And you need to go past the point of just the music. If you want to be a good race car driver, you got to be good on a stick shift. But if you want to be, if you want to be a successful race car driver, yeah, you got to drive, but you got to have the fancy girl that knows how to pour the champagne over your head, and you got to have the right stuff on your car. You have to have all the other angles. You've got to get Ford to sponsor. You got to have, not just because you're a good driver. So if you're a guitar player or a musician or, you know, whatever, you play zither, if just because you're a good player doesn't make you successful financially. If you want to do it for fun, I'm being redundant here, then do it for fun. And it's wonderful. Some people build birdhouses for fun. Some people work on their flowers. So if you're doing it, but don't confuse the two. And people tend to do that. Just performing when people have a good time. Surprisingly enough, when the dance floor is full, at a wedding, for example, I just get a kick out of that. And in my way of thinking about it, it's not about necessarily the music I'm playing. If you tell somebody a joke and they laugh, you don't really care what the joke was. You care that they laughed at the joke you told them. So when it comes to playing music, I don't care what it is, for the most part. But if the crowd responds to it and they're having a good time and smiling, that's what I like. That's my favorite part. Hi, everybody. You know how you are. And I hope you're down here at Summerfest. Of course, by the time you see this, it's over. But next year, and the State Fair and every place else, to come and see Bobby Way and the Wayouts, we really do appreciate you supporting us, because without it, we wouldn't be able to be here. And I think that's true.